Smell the ashes, Mr. Freeman? Rise and shine. I am Chaos the Kid, and this is episode 12 of my Let's Play for Ratchet and Clank. We're back here on planet Batalia at Fort Krontos. Last time, we got the new Magna Boots. This will let us walk on special magnet surfaces, special metal surfaces. Only special ones though, not things like the ship, not things like... See if I can sneak past these robots. They get very upset if you come anywhere close to them. Okay, yeah, so... Not up this wall, only certain ones like that ventilation shaft over there. My goodness, if I could words one day. In the words of Howie, she makes me so mad I can't even words. Nah. Yeah, so we can only climb certain metal like that vent over there. And in order to get there, we're going to have to fight our way back through all these guys. I guess I could technically take that taxi, it'll just take you right to the end. But where's the fun in that? Let's tear through some Blarg ground forces once again. These dumb little scout bots are just hanging out looking for anyone left alive to hunt down and kill brutally. There goes the bolt thief, I do not care. I should really take him out at some point just to see how much he gives you. I think I've mentioned that I took out like one once, and then it's just never been worth my time to do it ever again. I'm sure if you like collect them all, you get like just a crap ton of bolts and you can buy whatever you want. You know. In the words of Jacksepticeye, I can buy anything I want in this game. Wow, that was fast. I assumed he was at least going to get a shot off. But nope, I just put him down. You guys going to come down and talk? Oh god! I didn't realize that was still open. I was too busy watching the little robots around me. What would be best? I'm gonna wallop the tank. No, that's a horrible idea. I'm just gonna devastate him. That actually sounds like a legitimate threat. I'm gonna devastate him. Alright, you guys, come down here. Fight me like men. Oh my goodness, we just ran him over. Fight me like robots. I was gonna joke about how that was just dumb to be like, men! Because, you know, women can kick ass too. I just like the whole, like, fight me like a man! Just shouting. I like shouting in general, but just like shouting threats like that. I'm trying to save on ammo, but now I'm realizing how, like, wasteful that is. I don't even actually know if the wrench was doing damage. Weird. I thought there was nothing that you could harm with your wrench on the grounds that some things it just did so little damage it didn't matter. Oh well. Isn't there the bolt guy in there? Maybe I can try and get him down. Wow, really? That's all he gives you? Wow, no wonder I forever just didn't think he was worth my time. He is not. He would assume to loot enemy, he would just explode into hundreds of bolts. That was like 5. I'm sure if you counted them, it was closer to 10, but I don't care. Now I'm stuttering because I'm so shocked. Segue to something more interesting. Oh yeah, I still have the magnet boots on just because I kind of had to, as always, had to re-record the beginning just a couple times for nonsense reasons. And I mentioned how I keep saying I don't really like the looks. I do like the looks. They're pretty cool. And I would definitely wear them if I didn't get the grind boots first. I definitely prefer the way the grind boots look. They're definitely some business stomping boots that just like curve stomp your enemies, and I really like them. It doesn't matter what boots you have equipped, Ratchet will always use the ones needed. So if you hop onto a grind boot with the... Oh my goodness, that was horrible. You had... Excuse me. Those mess ups because I had a cough and it almost just came out all over the mic. That would have been horrible, just cough directly into the mic. If you jump onto a grind rail, Jesus, that was me fucking up. Jump on a grind rail with the Magna Boots, you'll automatically switch to the grind boots and slide along it. If you're wearing the grind boots and you hop onto that metal, I don't even really know what to call it, the magnet metal, whatever you want to say, Ratchet will switch over to the Magna Boots. I think as always, I'm just gonna bomb glove the bomber. It's just a very fitting takedown. So yeah, we don't have to take this guy out because he's not in our way. Because as you can see, the bridge is still up. I'm gonna do it anyways. I've been over this. I'm a chaotic hero. Oh yeah, but something I've been trying to switch my conversation to, just to mention, when we bought the infobot... Sorry, I was trying to get my aim down. Oh god! Thought you had me, but you didn't. Oh wow, their bombs take forever to go off. But anyways, when we bought... Okay, apparently if it's running you over, you shoot directly up. Now to finish my thought, when you buy the infobot from the deserter, it's 2,000 bolts. Our last item was 4,000. I don't really know if there's like, they plan that out for whatever reason, that it goes down again. But yeah, once again, 2,000 bolts. Apparently that's enough to get off planet, so that's 2 people who've used it to get off planet. One guy uses that much to retire, and one guy, a celebrity bodyguard, needed double that for a bribe. Which shows you how greedy he was, but also again, if I can bring up... Yeah, I already have 2,500. So Ratchet must be effing loaded by the end of these games. Like, it's one of those things you never really think of, but like, if you really think how much extra money you have left over at the end of games after buying everything, the character must always just be loaded. Like, I'm surprised... We see him later, he's just back in the next game, they show where he's living. He's just back in that garage on the first planet. He should be like in a floating spaceship mansion, just like surrounded by... I'm trying to think of... There's nothing good I can say. Oh my god, be careful, don't yammer when you're going on a grind rail, that was not one. On a magnet walk, because you'll fall off. I think in the later games, the boots suck you down too hard to the thing. Haha, suck. But they hold you down too hard to, like, fall off, so you can't fuck up like that. But yeah, Ratchet should just be like a golden floating mansion in space. And then Ratchet should... Clank should just have, like, some hot robot sexetary or something. And yes, I said sexetary. A sexetary, for those of you wondering, is a secretary. But her, instead of doing all your filing and reporting, her main job is to stand around and be sexy. And if you have a good secretary, she can do both. Or actually, if you have a good secretary, she'll be, you know, being your assistant. You know, that's the actual requirements for a secretary. Don't anybody get that confused. The sexetary is when she's just a pretty face standing in front of your desk, and you're really the evil guy who's off fighting the superhero at night, and you don't want anyone to know, so you just have like this ditzy lady manning the front desk, and she's like, I don't know where he is. So all of you are wondering what I'm yammering about, but you know. Some of you know. Some of you know what's going on. Others are like, why did I click on this video? It's the 12th in this series, I should have known. It just always makes me laugh when Let's Players talk about, oh yeah, if you're just tuning in, it's like, why the F is someone tuning in? If they are, don't give them your time of day. I know that sounds rude, but like seriously, it's like, don't tune into the middle of a goddamn series, unless you know the YouTuber. In which case, then you might be more familiar with what's going on. So yeah, here's the bolt crank that we can open this bridge. I forget there's an actual story reason, like if you can't continue without doing this. Yeah, there's no reason. It just makes it easier to get back into the base if you, there's kind of a mini game we gotta do up ahead. If you can't do that, because as I showed, there's another way to go on the Blarg homeworld. So if you can't do this and you just want to go back and explore the Blarg world a bit more, and then you come back even later and do this, this just makes it easier to get here. I personally don't care enough. Oh, was that another bolt thief or whatever? No, wow, no. It's also in the corner of my eye. But yeah, if you just want to come back here later, that just makes it easier. Oh, look! 2 cannonball tanks. I was going to say cannon tanks, which I guess is technically correct. The best kind of correct. Go get them, little guys. Because if I remember, these guys just F them up. Oh my goodness, that was brutal. Execution. Brutality. Fatality. What was the other one? Oh, right, yeah. Friendship? Wait. Friendship? Oh my goodness. I thought that would have hit, and I'd be able to, like, tank the shots and get a second shot off, but instead I had to tank him twice. Okay, that just ricocheted off the tank. Let's go. Oh wait, I finally show... I keep not showing this off just because I'm having fun with all my other weapons. Yeah, here's the Walloper in action. So unlike the wrench that does an arc, so you can hit a couple guys, the Walloper only really hits multiple targets as if they're in a straight line. Oh god, I'm gonna die because I'm trying to show off my weapon. I think there was some health somewhere, wasn't there? Or am I hallucinating? Could be hallucinating. There we go. There's little scout bots everywhere because they have a weird detection radius. So like, you'll just end up with scout bots floating around everywhere. There we go. Really? He took his fucking 3 bolts to his death? He took me to my death? Well. Oh, good thing I opened the bridge, huh? As I was saying, good thing you have a bridge here. Shoe in mouth. How insert. And now all these dickheads are back. Alright. You know what? This one's good. Not too good for a group, though. It's kind of better for, like, medium guys like, him. Actually, maybe I can snipe all the scout bots with my blaster. And then I can, like, try to wall up the paratrooper. Ah! Oh my god, I actually got him. I just assumed he was out of range. The gun wasn't locking on. So I don't know if you noticed, the blaster has a lot its bullet range is a lot longer than its lock-on range. So even if something's not fully locked on, you can still normally tag them. There is so many effing... Oh, right. I just remember why there's so many effing scout bots. Oh my goodness! There we go. So that's where the Walloper's good at, fighting the medium enemies and taking them down. And then the flamethrower is better... Oh god, I actually hit that guy. Flamethrower is better for... What do you call it? Groups. I don't know why I was aiming at a short guy. That's just mean. I was aiming at a small guy, so I was going to say a flamethrower is good for small guys. Which it is. It's good for groups of small guys or groups of big guys. Not so much giant cannon tanks, though. I was about to say, where's that guy? Just throw a couple gloves of doom down. The Mind Glove, as always, I say it's a good one. Okay, I'll show it off here. I was going to say it's a good one. Not normally so much for this, though, because you gotta dodge the shots as you lay your mines. Oh, wow, did that... Was that only one mine, or did both mines get him? Must have been both mines, because I think the top and bottom have the same amount of health. Ha ha ha, funny, top, bottom. My mind's in a weird place right now, so I'm not trying to make those jokes, but I'm laughing when I accidentally allude to something. Allude! Haha, no, that's... At least I don't know what that's a reference to. I'm sure some pervert got a laugh out of it, though. Okay, what's going on up here? Alright, he's gonna be like, there's stuff going down, Ratchet! Save us all! And Ratchet's like, I will, I'm the hero. Except not really, he's like, where the f*** is Qwark? But Qwark's not here, so Clank's gonna be... man, I just stumbled over my words. Not too bad, though. Getting better at this. Because the reason I came back is because I thought it was thematic that Clank would want to come back now that we can get to this area. And then after this, I'm just going back to the Blarg homeworld. But yeah, so let's hop in.
Hey, I know you two.
Look, the plumber's back.
Very funny.
What are you doing here, sir?
Maintenance. What else? I helped fix this planet's useless air defenses.
Well, I think you'd better hurry up.
The turret works fine, you little yahoo. It's the locals. They haven't got the skilled manpower to use it.
I'm a pretty good shot.
You? No, I could lose my job.
Oh, come on. What's the sense of keeping up a turret if nobody's gonna use it? Besides, the Blarg chased you off the last planet. Why don't we pay him back?
Well, all right, go on if you want. Just don't break anything.
And there we go. Ratchet's got a sense of adventure back. He still wants to hunt down and beat Qwark to a bloody, useless pulp. Although considering the guy's pretty useless already, I guess it's just a bloody pulp. But at least now we got a sense of adventure back. We're in this whole adventure for 2 reasons. Clank still just wants to save the galaxy, though, which is, you know, a noble pursuit. So, you know, there's 3 reasons for doing this. You know, those of you who like action movies, we got adventure, we got savior, and then we got vengeance. Oh, Ratchet's also not glaring anymore. So that really must have just been this planet after Qwark betrayed... Leaf, get out of the way. After Qwark betrays you, Ratchet just glares. That's an interesting thing. A little change for his character model. I don't think probably many people would have noticed. But yeah, so now we gotta get in this turret and do like, yeah, I'm sure lots of you have seen like turret... Not really turret defense. That's not this. Or there's not gonna be a maze where we buy turrets. But where you like sit in a mounted gun, you gotta shoot down all these bombers that we saw in clip. I messed up my words there. Not the ga-ga-ga. I was making fun of myself there. I've noticed a lot of times when I mess up my words and then go say something like ga-ga-ga, you can't really hear me fucking up my words because it's mostly I can feel it coming. And then I just say ga-ga-ga and say I messed up my words, and it's like seems like, oh, you really messed up. But no, that's just me making fun of it. But yeah, so we're gonna blow up these bombers, which that bomber must be pretty close because remember back on Gaspar, they were actually like they looked that size with me standing next to him, so he's actually not very far away. Because we were blowing up a bunch on Gaspar that was refueling. They were probably gonna get sent to places like this. Really? I can't enter the turret right here? I'm on the effing turret. Here's the opening. Here's how we get in the turret. I can't get in it. Here's the tip of the gun. Fire me out, Captain. Okay, let's. There's no let's. There is only I. There is no I in team, but there's certainly a me. Okay, I hit triangle to enter the effing turret. Come on. Come on. There we go. How do we do this? Circle to shoot. So you just hold down circle and you blast the hell out of these ships. You gotta get all the little fuel canisters off them to blow them up. So you just gotta lay into them. Oh god, I forgot about these. So for some reason, my eyes are awful about... is that not what... No, I got them all off. Is this not working? What am I doing wrong? Oh right, I think it's these shorter, fat ones we're supposed to get. I don't know. We'll find out together. So there's missiles coming at us. That, you kinda gotta like shoot them down, but for some reason I'm really bad at there, look, I took them out. So yeah, you do just gotta lay into them until you take them out. That guy just had like all his canisters blown off and wasn't dying, so I was like, what's happening? Also, I'm being shot from all angles. I'm supposed to use the radar in the bottom right. I'm horrible at this for some reason. I don't just mean right now, I mean in general. Like, I've always been bad at this.
Look who's awake. You're lucky I was here to drag your unconscious keister out of that turret. Good news is, I got the cannon fixed again.
So yeah, you don't get to continue where you left off. You just gotta do it all again. And I don't know why I'm so bad. I've done like other stuff in later things similar to this in later games and other games. I'm normally pretty good. For some reason though, I don't know if it's just like the color red they use for the missiles that my brain doesn't really notice it, or if it's just like because like they give you the whatever the hell you want to call it, the radar in the bottom corner. Probably also held down that I've actually taken out one ship at a time. See, I barely noticed that missile until it was within feet of me. I see another missile coming off to the side there. But yeah, so it's really annoying to have to like look down the radar and try to aim the shot, so I normally just forget to use the radar altogether. And just for some reason my eyes don't get attracted to these missiles. I can't even begin to tell you. Because again, I've like done other things similar to this where you gotta sit here and shoot missiles coming at you. I'm pretty sure there's even one in Going Commando. That's the other thing that I'm definitely gonna admit, but I'm not gonna blame it on. Oh, there's another missile behind me. Hit me right before I was able to turn around. I had that cursor on the missile and it just wasn't hitting it for some reason. And that's the thing I'll admit, like, again, I'm not blaming it on that specifically, but that is just a problem with this specific, how they've programmed this fight. So maybe this fight's just more glitchy than I give it credit for. Maybe I should blame that. That almost got me. Maybe I should blame it, but I'm definitely just gonna say, like, there, I didn't notice that until I just had to stop my sentence and didn't notice that one.
I was here to drag your unconscious keister out of that turret. Good news is, I got the cannon fixed again.
So, you've seen now how it goes. I think I just need to be quiet and do this, so I'm gonna hop in again, but now I'm just gonna cut to however many tries later it takes for me to do this. So I will see you on the other side. Come on. There we go.
Well, well, well. Looks like he's good for something after all. Here, take this.
What is it?
It detects underground bolts. My grandfather designed it to suck up loose change on any planet in the galaxy. What a cheap old man he was. Well, see you around sometime.
Since you now own the metal detector, a bolt icon will show up on screen whenever you are near a buried stash of bolts. When equipped, the metal detector will give you signals to indicate your proximity to the buried bolts. The detector plate will always indicate the direction to the bolts. Hold down the circle button to activate the device. As you move closer to the bolts, the rings will become redder and the beeping will become faster. Continue holding down the circle button, and once you are directly over the bolts, the metal detector will suck them out of the ground.
So this thing, the metal detector. This, first of all, in the cutscene, they showed you where multiple places are. I forget where most of them. I saw a bunch around here, so we're just gonna encircle this area until I find them all. This thing, it doesn't give you much at a time, but if you use it, like, everywhere you go, like if you use it whenever you see that bolt icon, you will become the galaxy's richest moaf in like 5 goddamn seconds. If I remember correctly. It doesn't really seem to be giving me as much as I thought. I think there's, I think what I'm thinking of is there's like random ones that are like major hotspots that just like give you a fortune. That might be me thinking about something else, because this doesn't seem to be quite as much as I remember, but for some reason there's also like bolts everywhere around here for some reason. So yeah, maybe I'm just insane. Could have swore that gave you a lot more. But it does make you like rich as hell if you use it all the time. I don't, because F that. I got better things to do with my life than walk around. But I do think there is, this might be me remembering. This might be me remembering. God damn, I wish I could speak English. This might be me misremembering, that's what I'm trying to say. But I'm pretty sure there is like random hotspots where there's just massive fortunes. There might maybe be just one, but I could have like sworn that once there was a time when me and my friends were using it, and we found one. And we just like clicked it, and just there was an explosion of bolts. Maybe not. But yeah, so that took me way longer than I would have cared for. It was very annoying, but one thing I learned, definitely, for anyone who's gonna play this themselves, so this gun, for the missiles, it has, like, reverse, I don't know exactly what to call it, but it has, like, a reverse, your accuracy to range is reversed. The further the missiles are away, the better chance you have to hit them. There was times when they were, like, just barely touching my crosshairs, my bullets would bend out and hit them. And then the closer they become, as you've seen during my during the second time I left in, even if you have the cursors dead on it, if it's like close to you, it'll just keep missing. So you definitely gotta take the missiles out early, which is something I didn't really realize until a couple tries in. Also, I forgot to address, and I'd like to point out the hilarity of when Ratchet saw the plumber. He's like, hey, the plumber's back! Because when they first saw him, he's like, plumber crack. Which I don't know why the plumber doesn't have any visible plumber crack. He was bent over, and that's normally where you see the traditional plumber crack, but that plumber's wearing suspenders, so you can't really see anything. Very Mario-esque. He's like the orange Mario brother. Not orange skin, but orange suit. I think he's in, god damn, I hope that's not my, like, colorblind. He's actually in red or some dumb shit. It doesn't actually matter. But yeah, so you couldn't really see any plumber crack, but Ratchet's still like, ha, plumber crack, and when the guy stands up, he's like, what'd you say? It's like, plumber's back. So he saw him this time, he's like, plumber's back, and he's like, very funny. Because the plumber's in on the joke. Also, we did not get what I thought we got from here. I could have swore we got something to continue the plot, which I think we do in the Reimagined. So once again, horrible idea to play the Reimagined before doing a Let's Play this. Also, I think I've mentioned it kind of a few times, but I'll just mention it again for the 10,000s. I've only played this game twice, and that was when I was a kid. I mainly played Going Commando and Up Your Arsenal and Deadlock, and then the newer ones. It's been forever since I played this game. It was only twice, so that's why I'm having a lot of problems disassociating it from Reimagined. So, I talked a big fucking game when I first started, like, I know this game. But I remember most of it. Like, I remembered he gave you something when you did this. I remember the plumber was here. And I remembered the goddamn thing. I remembered the here it is. I remember the metal detector. I just didn't like fully remember he got here because I played Reimagined and he gives you plot stuff if you do this. But yeah, so I guess we'll just head back to... now that Clank is happy that we saved this planet, we'll head back to the Blarg homeworld and check down that other path, because that's the only way we have yet to go. You know, I'll get some ammo first, because why not?
I got some great bargains for you today.
I really wish the ammo thing in the top left would appear the moment you
that's
went
a nice
over the weapon. Oh, yeah, we also unlocked the Visibomb when we got to the homeworld, but couldn't really show it because it was just Clank playing. That's a good one. I don't have enough money for it, and I'll explain more after I get some ammo so that I don't forget. But I wish the ammo would show up right away, because then I wouldn't have to, like... It's just like a second, but still, like, come on, let's just go. That's why in later games they just gave you a button to buy all ammo. Oh god, my voice is breaking. No, no, no. There. I was like, oh, ammo. But then I accidentally moved too far and almost bought that piece of shite. Yeah, so the Visibomb gun. It's very similar to the Devastator. I think it's a bit more powerful.
Or what?
Shut up, god. I miss the vendors in the next game, which are just robotic machines you walk up to and don't talk to you. I don't know. Get over this. Don't know why I hate that, man, but I do. But you're all like, what are you doing? I'm just going to stand out here like a rebel. Looking. Okay, he looks down. Not very rebellish. But yeah, so the Visibomb is a bit stronger than the Devastator. Not dramatically so, if I remember correctly. Maybe I don't. But it's a bit stronger than the Devastator. But on the grounds that you actually have to control the shot, like it's a basically it's like a RC rocket drone. Have you ever like played with one of the helicopter drones? Except this is a rocket flying forwards and explosive. So when you eventually hit your target, this one, yeah. So when you eventually hit your target, it just detonates. I don't know why I said that. I said that like there's all my emphasis on it. Yeah, it just kind of like blows up and like does a lot of damage, but it's fair. I'm shaking the hell out of the mic and I don't mean to. I'm sorry. The wire's in a weird place. It shouldn't be there. It's like around my foot. But yeah, so it's on the ground that's a bit harder to control the thing while you're aiming. And Ratchet can get attacked while you're controlling the drone, which will take you out of control of the drone. And then the drone will just keep flying in a straight line from where you were last aiming. I think you can also blow it up prematurely by pressing fire again. Haha, prematurely. Again, my mind's in a weird place today. Normally I don't make jokes. I'm not really making the jokes. I'm just kind of laughing at what I'm sure people in the comments are laughing at. Excuse me. My voice is really going on me right now for some reason. Luckily this is near the end of the episode. Weird. What's happening here? But yeah, so you can detonate the drone in case you miss your target and you fly by and you're just flying by them. You can blow it up. But then, yeah, you can get attacked. It'll keep going. And then, like, I'm trying to think of what I'm trying to, like, say correct. Alright, you'll just, like, end up taking damage. You can end up dying, so it's, like, nearly impossible to use in boss fights and or fighting crowds. It's better as, like, a sniper tool when they don't really realize you're still... you're still? When they don't realize you're around at all, not still around. They don't realize you're there at all. So, while it's fun and really powerful, I don't know if I want to buy it because it's going to be a bit of waste of money because it's something I'm not really going to use too much. I prefer to buy things I'm actually going to use and show off their usefulness to you guys. I'll probably buy it at some point if I have an excess amount of cash just laying around. You know, as I said. Okay. Don't know why Clank lunged forwards like a psychopath there. He's like, give me your bolts. I tried to just hit and run, but it didn't work. And now my brain's farting out and I can't remember what I was just talking about. Right, if you have a bunch of bolts, just like I've been saying, Ratchet must be loaded by the end of this game. I don't really know if Clank counts in that getting loaded kind of thing. Because I just don't know if he, like, if they split... I guess they would split the money evenly, but one more thing is, like, if they have a joint account. Because they're really, like, close buddies by the end of this game. Not even this game. Oh, yeah, I guess this game, but it was like... Oh my god, I didn't know these jackasses could set those bombs off. Why the... Again, I want to start saying other words, aren't swears. I want to say hosers, so I didn't know these hosers could set off the bombs. Yeah, you need a lot of them for this area. But yeah, so I don't know if, like, Ratchet and Clank have a proper split account, or if it's just like they have different money. I know that sounds like an split account. I'm thinking way too much into this. But I guess they probably would have like just different bank accounts on the ground that in one of the games. Oh my goodness, this thing's gonna attack me. That's not an active enemy. It's a trap that just kind of lasers through the area. Goes on a set path. You effing turd. So your little bots will get stuck on corners like this. I'm sure once I hit yes, follow me, they'll fall. Everyone will come. Yep, jackasses. No, hosers. But yeah, so Clank becomes like a movie star canonically in like one of the later games. I'm not even talking about his spin-off that I've mentioned before, but it like, I think it's, I'm trying to remember if it's straight up in Going Commando. I don't think so, because I think Going Commando is kind of like their second big adventure. I think it's in like Up Your Arsenal and onwards from that. Actually, I don't even really know if he stays a movie star after that game. I just know he has like a movie deal for that game. It's Secret Agent Clank, where he's like the hero for some reason. It's not retellings of these games, it's like its own thing. I just don't know why they would want, oh, this is gonna kill all my little guys. Oh, it didn't, thank goodness. I took a risk there and it paid off. I don't know why they wouldn't want a real hero like Clank or like Ratchet, who's actually saved the galaxy. But instead they get Clank to come up and do a movie. And Ratchet's on the movie, but he's like as the sidekick, and then he gets fired. But yeah, so I don't know. It's not like, as Clank showing, he's not like one of those like useless sidekicks that just sit around and does nothing and gives shitty commentary. You know, like I do. No, I'm kidding. I'm quite proud of my work and my skills, meager as they be, but they're getting better. But yeah, so Clank actually does stuff. He's like smart, first of all, so there's been a few games where he just kind of sits in the back and gives like tactical information. But then there's also been games like this, like in games like this, in the ones like this, where he sets out on his own for like mini adventures on the side and stuff like that. So I'm not saying he's not my point is he's not undeserving of a movie. I'm just surprised the jackass cacking? That's a horrible thing. Don't cack. Casting directors, why they wouldn't just want Clank. Yeah. You're not really supposed to, but you can sneak by that toxic crab if you do that. Also, for some reason, again, these toxic crabs, they do not chase you. They kind of just scuttle in place very angrily. They just kind of like front on you like that. And then they look side to side, and then you send your monsters after them. I'm very adamant. Oh god, excuse me, I just burped. I'm very adamant they're monsters and not just gadget bots. I was trying to give them commands, but it was too late, and I had to fight for myself. Kill! Kill! Oh god, my voice is going. Don't kill me, kill them! Okay, come on, guys. I've been telling you kill. God, they're dumb. They're dumb. Thank God they're adorable. Otherwise, I'd have no use for them. You know, other than the fact that they're doing all the heavy lifting. I was going to say hard work, and so it came out Harvard lifting. Yeah. I feel like I would do a good fake alien language if I was ever an extra in like an in a Men in Black movie. A Black and Men. God, I'm dumb. A Men in Black movie. I could be like I'd totally be an alien extra. Just like, who can knock a flogger? Alright, kill. This I command. Oh my god. So when you get big groups like this, it's kind of scary because they really are just like little land piranhas. Oh, that did not work. Wait. They really turn into just land piranhas and just devour everyone. You saw that, like, the toxic crab that used to be over here, they kind of all bit him and then he got a second attack. That one, they just, like, surrounded him and took him down. Well, it'd be terrifying. You live your whole life as the alpha predator, munching on those little alien swarmers. No, enter. And then all of a sudden this little metal man comes along and just sicks his monstrosities on you. Okay, that was unnecessary. extra shot. So as you saw, there's a little UFO guy shooting at us. I'm sorry, they were not listed as enemies, so I did not get their name. Bring up real name here if they have one. But yeah, there's the UFO guy shooting at us. So what, unlike usually where these little entry places that open doors, that only open doors, this one also activated this cannon which shot everything in sight and also blew up the wall. Once again though, what a shitty, like, device. Like, oh, we need to fire the cannon, people are invading the fort. Where's the mini robots? Oh, you misplaced them? We're screwed. We need exactly 10 of them. We only have 9. We're gonna die. And I get sometimes you might want to have like extra heavy security on like super weapons, but this is a wall gun meant for defending this fortress. It's not like it's a nuke. Like, you don't need 10 goddamn keys, especially little robot ones that also need to go do other stuff around the building. Like, it's the one thing in this game where I'm like, this is a bit silly. In all fairness, it could be just like a hacking thing. They're not really meant to be the keys, and that's just what Clank uses them for. But still, it's, I don't know. They got like a whole kennel doghouse thing set up for them, so it's just a bit odd to me. Anyway, so this is finally something that will actually advance and give us a new area. So let's go see what this guy has to say.
Better not let Ratchet see this one.
Oh my. What is it? Oh, we got info bot for planet Pokataro. Tataru? Was it Taro or Taru? Either way. So if you're like me and you've played the other game, like going commando first, and I'm pretty sure I also, because I got stuck on this game a few times, I had also finished, whatever the hell Up Your Arsenal, and played a bunch of Dreadlock by now. And so I knew what Pokataro was. Because it's mentioned a few times in the canon. So I'm not really going to, spoil it for you just yet. And you know what? You're not going to get to see it either. We'll see it next time. I'm not going to end the episode just yet. I'm going to show what happened. I'm going to finish, because you go down there and take it in and everything. There's a whole cutscene. We won't go to the planet just yet. But yeah, so I'll probably mention this again next time, but just keep in mind that at this point I knew what Pokataro was. I was like, oh my, we're going there, are we? We also never got to see it until now, so I was also very excited to finally see that place. So, I think as always, we can't enter from the back, despite the fact that that's where we enter into this thing. Also, don't know why, if you can enter and exit the back, why the hell does Clank have to jump out the front where Ratchet is so that he has to cover his mouth? Or just let him out the back. Yeah, so for whatever Pokataro is, Clank doesn't want to show Ratchet for whatever reason. Why? Is it like the hotspot to, like, for Qwark fans to hang out? We can go there and beat them up and find the misplaced hero? I'm trying to think of other dumb things to say what it is. Like, I can't say like, oh, is it a Blargian hideout? Because no, the Clank would want to go there then. You know, I'm pretty sure I mentioned, oh, maybe it's like a place with, like, you know, where all the hot, sexy Lombax ladies hang out, huh? Bet Ratchet would like that. Oh. I keep going to the back to enter. I'm going back for just to talk, but I keep going to the back to enter. Alright, let's hop in and totally not show Ratchet this infobot.
What do you have in there?
Gears, metal filings, dust.
You know what I mean. What is it?
I will show you this, but you must promise to stay focused on our mission.
Is it something about Qwark?
Cities are full of smog, swamps are full of muck, and tar pits are full of tar. But here at Joe I Resort, the sun shines 24 hours a day. Visitors get a free O2 mask to explore our warm waters. The benign marine life will welcome you to the big blue world under the sea. You can also use our complimentary flippers to partake in speed swimming. So come to Joe I Resort and leave your world and your troubles behind.
Joai Resort, Pokataro.
I knew it.
Oh, come on. Switch off your nerd circuits and have some fun. Look, we'll go just long enough to pick up the O2 mask.
Perhaps the extra oxygen will help your brain to function properly.
Yeah, and maybe the salt water will rust your mouth shut.
Oh, snap! So they don't even call it a filtration. It's a freaking O2 mask. But yeah, Pokitaru, that's what it is. Once again, I'm like, I've heard that word a few times. You guys are like, but then why can't you say it right? It's because I'm dumb and dyslexic. Oh, look, there's another bolt like a foot away from the last time we were here, and there's a leftover bolt. But yeah, so I did know about this place, and I did know it was a resort planet, because they're like, oh yeah, so-and-so was found on vacationing on Pokitaru. And then I'm pretty sure at some point Ratchet also mentions, like, we can head over to Pokitaru and hang out on the beaches. So yeah, it's a resort, it's a beautiful resort planet. It's a giant ocean planet with a few islands here and there, and it's got the Joai Resort. Which for some reason, the guy that runs the Joai Resort, I can only imagine his name is Joai. He must be like, you know, one of those dumb things where he names after himself. They changed him for some reason, the reimagined. And I don't mean it's like, oh my god, you've changed. I mean, he's just a different character. It's really weird. It kind of fits better in the story, but it's still just kind of like a really jarring thing to just be like, he is a completely different creature altogether. But yeah, so things are heating up once again between our two main boys here. Ratchet's going to get some O2 to his brain, and Clank's going to rust shut. But yeah, so after my cut, I should be around 30 minutes. You know, after I just cut myself. Emo. No. After I cut the video, should be around 30 minutes. So I'll have to say goodbye here. So, if you liked all this, hit the like button. If you want to see more, subscribe. If you want to help me out, you can check out my Patreon. This is the last time I'm going to mention this just to make sure everyone knows, but I've got the $1 a month tier. Oh, this might not be the last time, no promises. But I got $1 a month tier, just in case you just want to throw me some money. And I got $5 tier if you want to have your name appear at the end of these videos. I don't know if the $5 is going to last through my whole time on YouTube. I'm definitely going to up the amount of people that can be in it, but we'll see. It's going to be under change and under edit to see how as things go, as I find the best way to add names to the end of the video. As of right now, last time I checked, there is nobody subscribed, so you're not going to see anyone's name just yet. Yeah. So, also, if you don't have any money or don't want to subscribe and don't feel the need to subscribe, please subscribe, but subscribe to the Patreon. So don't feel the need to, and also don't worry if you don't want to. Just watching this video has helped me out a lot, so thank you for that. So this is goodbye, and I will see you next time on Pokitaru. In fact, unfortunately, I might have to see you next time here on this smog planet, because I mean there's a cutscene when you get to Pokitaru. So, but next time I will go to Pokitaru, and you'll get to see it. That is the you will get to see. You will not participate, but you will get to see the beautiful planet. It's not as beautiful as the reimagined, because, you know, that's an HD game, and this is not. But yeah, so as usual, my goodbyes are a ramble, but goodbye, friends.